Hi, I'm going to do a video on the 12 Meridian Qigong that I learned from Master Swigart in the National Qigong Association Conference in 2012. And I really enjoy this particular form because it involves the it's based on the five elements, or the five phases, the five changes of traditional Chinese medicine. And so each meridian of the body, which are these invisible channels of chi energy, is connected to an organ or an energy system. And so it goes throughout the whole 24-hour period in a day. So this form, this 12 meridian form, helps us to actually bring our mind's attention into our body and into our organs, which we don't really think about very often. But they all have a specific, general, specific energy to them that um, we can work with and enhance and have a better experience of what's going on in our bodies, and so that we can really better understand how to heal ourselves and how to stay strong and healthy and happy. So this system starts with the lung meridian, which is starts right here at your shoulder. It goes down your inside of your arm to your thumb, and it is a metal uh, element and a yin organ. So the yang part of the metal element is the large intestine. So this energy jumps to the index finger, comes up the outside of the arm, and goes up to the nose. So this is kind of generally how this meridian system works throughout the whole 24-hour clock. So at 3 o'clock in the morning, from 3 to 5, the lung meridian is enhanced and or activated, and so it's the time when we wake up, and we, you know, have time to meditate in that very sweet hour of the sweet dew at 4 o'clock in the morning when the dew forms on the ground, and that is the best time to meditate. And meditate is really about bringing your attention into your breath, right? So the lung meridian. So we're going to go through this form, and we're going to uh, relax the meridian, and then we're going to stimulate it or tense it, or bring some tension in there so that you're stimulating the meridian. So you can kind of feel the system in your body. And we're just going to go through the whole clock and all the meridians. So we start with just relaxing that meridian. So just letting the arms hang down, and you can feel that meridian relax from the shoulder all the way down to your thumb. And then we come up, we tense that meridian as we do thumbs up, and we say this little affirmation, which is, I breathe in the pure chi of the universe to every cell of my body. And just drop your arms back so you can feel the stretch from your shoulders out to your thumbs. So your thumbs now are pointing backwards. Yeah, and then you come up that same channel and come back down. Now let's try that again on the other side. I mean, just to do it twice. So you're relaxing the meridian. You can feel it from your shoulders down to your thumbs, relax. And then you tense that meridian. Just give that little tension in there so you can stimulate the meridian. And the affirmation is, I breathe in the pure chi of the universe to every cell of my body, stretching, and then coming back to center. So from 5 to 7, we go to the large intestine. So we're pointing down, stimulating that meridian. With the other index finger, we're following that meridian. Remember, it goes to your nose. You want to kind of wiggle your nose a little bit. Large intestine, 5 to 7. Good time to empty your bowels. And the affirmation is, I gracefully let go of that which I no longer need. So you're looking down, kind of feeling into your nose. Both index fingers are pointing to the ground, letting go. Other side. I gracefully let go of that which I no longer need. Good. And then from 7 to 9, we go from the large intestine up to the beginning of the stomach meridian, which is just below the eye, because from uh, 7 to 9, we're looking for breakfast. Like, what do I want to eat? So it comes, this meridian comes down the face, the neck, the chest, through the nipples, down the legs to the second toe. And so we're going to use our Lao Gong point in the center of the hand to stimulate that point. And the stomach is a uh, earth element, and it is a hollow organ, so it is a yang organ. So we're going to point our Lao Gong point right here to the below the eyes, and the affirmation is, I know what I want and what I need, and I know how to get it. And the other side, so stimulating the meridian with your Lao Gong point, going into the centers here below the eyes and following down the body to your second toe. I know what I want and what I need, and I know how to get it right into your stomach. So we ended up on that second toe. It goes over to the big toe on the side for the spleen. The spleen is a really important organ. It helps produce blood. It's earth. Earth is the very center of all the other elements because they all come from earth. So the spleen helps make blood. The blood is what brings everything together in the body. It delivers all your, the nutrition, the oxygen. Blood is so important. So even though you can live without your spleen. So the spleen meridian is a yin organ, starts at the big toe, comes up the side of the foot, up the inside of the leg, and right into the ribs. So we put our foot out, and the same side that the foot is out, you make a little plug here with your fingers, and you go across your body and fit in here to your lower ribs. So you kind of feel a little button there. So that's the spleen meridian. It's also associated modern times with traditional Chinese medicine with the pancreas. So the affirmation is, I love sweetness and I nourish myself and others. So we're going to use our hands to follow that meridian up, and then we're going to feel like we're eating a nice big red organic strawberry. So coming up, I love sweetness and I nourish myself and others. Good. Other side. So this is from 9 to 11 in the day, and the it's a really important time. You get like most of your work done between 9 and 11. That's a major part of your workday accomplishment. So that's the spleen. It's like so central. So we're going to get that foot out, same side with the hand, and come around here and find that little place. You can feel it. It's just a little tweaky place. If you search around, you'll find it. That little button goes, hello. Yeah, that's it. So here we go. I love sweetness and I nourish myself and others. You just feel into that point, feeling into your spleen, feeling into that meridian, feeling into nourishing yourself and others, going organic. All right, if you can afford it. So after that, we're here and we go to the fire element. And I bet you can guess what the yin organ is for fire, the heart. And the heart starts in the armpit, right in the armpit. It goes down the inside of your arm to the inside of your little finger. Okay. And the heart meridian is activated from 11 to 1, the middle of the day, when there are no shadows, and it's a moment of truth because the heart tells the truth, right? There's truth in your heart. So we're going to relax that meridian. Remember, it's from your armpit down to the inside of your little finger, going down the inside of your arm. So we're relaxing that. And then we put the back of the hands together. And we're going to come up. And the affirmation is, I am guided by my heart's inner truth. And you're stretching that meridian. You can feel it from your armpit out to your little finger. Then just gather this loving light from that right from 11 to 1 where the sun is bright. You're just gathering that beautiful sunshine and giving yourself a beautiful shower of loving light. And then palms forward. And now reach out again, stretching that arm from the armpit out to your little finger to stimulate your heart meridian. Great. And then relaxing down. We'll do it one more time. You like to do everything twice. Relaxing down, relax that meridian, and then the back of the hands together, coming up. And the affirmation is I am guided by my heart's inner truth. Stretching, inhale, exhale, receiving living light. Inhale, stretching that little finger up, 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 and out. Feel it in your armpit, and then relaxing down. That's good. So that it jumps over right over the outside of the little finger. So the fire element or phase has the yin organ, which is the heart, and then it has the yang organ, which is the small intestine. The fire meridian is the fire element is very powerful, right? The heart is powerful. The courage of the heart, the fiery heart, um, and then the uh, small intestine does all that work of breaking up your food and deciding what to keep for nutrients and what to let go as trash, right? So there's a lot of deciphering there, a lot of work to work stuff out. So the small intestine meridian starts just on the other side of the little finger and it goes down this edge of your arm, right? This edge, right down the edge, comes up the arm and it comes right into like your jaw here, right in front of your ear. But it's kind of like chewing, like, right where you can feel yourself chewing that jaw place so that you're digesting, right? So the affirmation is we're going to just stretch that meridian, but the affirmation is um, I know what I know what is true and what is false, and I keep what is true for me. So coming back up again, feeling that edge, we're going to push back. I know what is true and what is false, and I keep what is true for me. And this is between 1 and 3 in the afternoon. So it's the digestion time. It's like time to take a little siesta sometimes. Kind of trying to like finish up your work that you've done in the morning, and you're just kind of digesting the day, right? So um, at 5 o'clock, it goes into the water element and the bladder, which is also a yang hollow organ. And the bladder meridian starts, so it goes from here, which is the small intestine, up to the bladder, which is the beginning of your eyebrows. The bladder meridian comes up around your head, down both sides of your spine, down each leg, and then down to your little toe. And it's from 3 to 5, so you're winding up your workday and you're kind of like getting ready to go. So it's the same arm movement, but you're going to step out so that you can pick up your heel and feel back and squeeze your scapula together so you're stimulating that bladder meridian and looking back at your toe. The affirmation is I am driven to achieve and I keep an eye on my back. And then coming back up, you're kind of pointing your thumbs to this bladder, beginning of the bladder meridian, so you kind of get a connection there. You get water and just getting things wound up here. Stepping out, I am driven to achieve, and I keep an eye on my back. Good. So we're in the water element, and at the little toe at the bottom. So we are going to move into the very bottom of the foot, which is the bubbling spring and the kidney one. So kidney, of course, is water. Kidney is a yin meridian, and the kidney is very important. Comes up from that bubbling spring, which is a source point, sending and receiving energy place. Comes up through the inside of the leg, through the genitals, into the kidneys, and this Ming Men, which is considered the gate of life. Kidneys are associated with your sexuality and your ancestors, like all those that came before you. You know, the maternal waters that of creation, and um, and it's about your feelings. And then it comes on up to this K27 point right here below the clavicle. That's your kidney harmonizing the waters of the body. So we're going to work that kidney point, and we're going to end up putting our Lao Gong point focusing on this K27. But coming up from the very bottoms of your feet, the bubbling spring, the affirmation is, I feel the vital life force energy flowing deep within me. And just take a moment to feel the vital life force energy flowing deep within you. And it's good to close your eyes so you can feel inside. You block out the outside world. You bring your attention inside. All these are about bringing your mind's loving service to your body. That's what Qigong is about. It's an internal work. Let's do it again. Feeling into that bubbling spring. Coming up, I feel the vital life force energy flowing deep within me. And this is right from 5 to 7 in the evening. It's dinner time. It's time with family. It's an emotional time, often very happy time, or maybe there's confrontation. It's a lot of feelings between 7 and 9. Good. So then we come into prayer hands. From 7 to 9, we move into supplemental fire. So this is kind of a support for the heart, and supplemental fire starts with um, the yin organ of the pericardium, which is the sac around the heart. And the pericardium goes from the chest out the arm to the middle finger. So when we come from the kidney to the supplemental fire, and the affirmation is, I am guided by my heart's inner truth. This is the sac around the heart, the pericardium. And also, this is from 9 to 11, so it's that time you get ready for bed, uh, and it's a kind of a sweet time, tucking the children in or whatever, and finishing up. So fingertips point forward, and you stretch that meridian out, and then just peel that middle finger off. I am, um, I embrace the good way that nourishes my heart. And you want to bring your arms way back so that you're stretching the meridian from your chest out to your middle finger. Feel that stretch, stimulating the pericardium meridian. Coming back into prayer hands, settling in, getting grounded. Fingertips point forward. I embrace the good way that nourishes my heart. Stretching. And then the arms just come around and you give yourself a big hug. This is for the uh, Yang supplemental fire, which is the triple warmer. So that goes from the middle finger over to the ring finger. That comes up the outside. It's the Yang meridian, so it comes up the outside in general. And the triple warmer comes up to the end of your eyebrow, right in here. And so you're just embracing yourself, and you can feel your ring finger there on your shoulders, And you're going to do like a circle 8. This is a very comforting place. It's from 9 to 11. And the affirmation is, I protect this precious life that I've been given from all harm. I protect this precious life that I've been given from all harm. I protect this precious life that I've been given from all harm. And you can just be there and say that as many times as you want to really feel in to this kind of rocking, gentle affirmation to protect this precious life that you've been given from all harm. And the triple warmer regulates the whole body and protects it. So then it goes from here to the corner of the eye for the gallbladder, which goes up and around the ear and then up into the head and then back down and goes down through the ribs and into the back and then goes zigzagging down your legs and it goes to the the fourth toe, gallbladder. And it's from uh, 11 to 1. And it's the wood phase. And it's kind of like what galls you. The it's the wood is you know, pushes through the ground to come up into the sunshine. So it's a kind of an angry, forceful energy, right? And so the gallbladder is more of an aggressive stance. And the affirmation is, I stand my ground with strength and integrity. Other side. I stand my ground with strength and integrity. Do it a couple more times. I stand my ground with strength and integrity. I stand my ground with strength and integrity. So now we're at 1 o'clock in the morning. From 1 to 3, we're in deep sleep. The energy moves into the liver. The liver stores the blood when we're asleep. And it repairs it, right? So the liver is said to be uh, store the hun, which is the soul, and the liver is also associated with the eyes because the eyes are the windows to the soul. So those are two kind of interesting little points. So it's a time of dreaming. It's a time of deep sleeping, um, and so the affirmation for the liver. Well, the liver, we start with the liver going to the inside of the big toe, comes up the inside of the leg, and it comes right up in here to the liver. The liver's on your right side under your ribs, but the meridians go equally on both sides, right? So that's the liver meridian, and we come back into this place of just uh, moving into a meditative stance, starting with relaxing the meridian, going down to the inside of the big toe, coming up, feeling that meridian coming up that energy, thinking about your liver, and 1 to 3 in the morning when you're in deep sleep. And I envision my life with clarity and purpose. So that's the final affirmation. I envision my life with clarity and purpose. And just feeling into this simple standing posture, being rooted into the earth, head touching sky, feeling into the big blue sky, and feeling into your own being, your own sense of purpose, your own truth, and feeling those meridians, just open flowing channels, unobstructed, so that your body can repair itself and do what it needs to do to be healthy and strong and happy. That is the basic purpose of our Qigong practice. And I hope that you enjoyed these 12 meridians and that they will help you um, understand your body and appreciate your body a little bit more and allow that energy to freely flow. Guan Li.